We certainly needed inspirational characters like that to give us a lift through lockdown, didn't we?
Ha, it's a shame they couldn't inspire a bit of common sense into some people. Do you remember what happened in the supermarkets?
Yeah, panic buying. What was that all about?
If you didn't get to the supermarket super early, there was literally nothing left on the shelves.
Well, except for stuff like broccoli, and who wants to eat that? Ugh.
And why did everybody suddenly start stocking up on toilet roll? I read a bit about coronavirus, and nowhere could I find that one of the symptoms was an increase in needing to go to the loo.
We went weeks without any. We had to use kitchen roll until that ran out too.
Then what did you do?
You don't want to know?
Mum, where's Dad? He should have been back from church ages ago. It's way past my dinner time. I'm starving.
I'm sure you won't be long now. Then we can have dinner. Tonight's fish fingers, chips and beans.
Yes, my favourite. You can't be fish fingers, chips and beans. And isn't he getting those deluxe creamy yogurts I like for pudding and a bottle of Coke? It's Friday, remember? We allow Coke on Friday.
Well, they were on the shopping list I gave him, so I expect so. Crikey, love, what on earth has happened to you this time?
Have you run over, Dad?
Have you been bugged? Have you been attacked by next door's Jack Russell again?
No, not that. I've been to Tesco.
Yes, we know that. We sent you there for the shopping list 2 hours ago. Only you can get yourself into this state just by coming to Tesco.
You don't know what it's like out there. Since the announcement of this lockdown, the world's gone mad. It's every man for himself. And they're stripping the supermarket shelves of everything. And they're fighting in the aisles. I don't know how I managed to get out of there alive. That sounds terrible, Dad. But did you get dinner?
Fish fingers, chips and beans? Deluxe creamy yogurts and a bottle of Coke?
I got what was on the list, more or less.
More or less, what do you mean? Did you or didn't you?
I did my best to make sure we have fish fingers, chips and beans for dinner, and a bottle of Coke to drink, and yogurt for pudding. Sort of. Should go take a bit of imagination, okay? Now, I've been thinking for a long time now that we don't eat enough green veg, and there were plenty of peas and broccoli in the shop. So, what about stuff you're supposed to get? At least tell me you got oven chips. Oh, yes, oven chips. They've run out of those. So they have parsnips though. If we cut them up, brush them with oil, and oven bake them, ta-da, chips!
You're joking. I'll just stick to the fish fingers and baked beans.
Yes, beans. They'll run out of those too. So I thought, lovely chickpeas with tomato puree.
Dad, that's so gross. At least we got the fish fingers.
Yes, fish fingers. Technically. Maybe not quite what you're used to. Fingers of fish, for sure. I managed to get 4 tins of sardines that was left in the shop. If we mash them up, roll them into finger-sized portions, and here's the best bit, they don't need cooking. We can eat them cold.
Ew, no way. Tell me you at least managed to find yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt. They had the last 2 litres of milk left in the shop. The good thing is it's out of date. And if we leave it in a warm place for a while, hey presto, yogurt!
That is disgusting! Well, what about the Coke? Let me guess, you bought some OXO cubes and thought you could just pop one into a bottle of sparkling water and give it a quick shake.
Great minds think alike. I'm sorry everyone, but I tried. I really did.
We know it's not your fault. Well done for trying. I think I saw on the news that takeaways are still open. I'll give the Chinese a ring, shall I?
Yes, Chinese. Great idea. So, Dad, what's in the other bag?
Yes. When I was walking home, I saw a newsagent and they gave me 20 copies of today's Daily Mail.
And what may our Wi-Fi do with those? You don't tend to make us read more to be on a screen, does it?
But there was one more thing left on the shopping list that they ran out of.
What was that?
Ta-da! Loo roll!